Welcome to another video. We've had blizzard conditions in the gorge the last 2 days. Today's the first day that it's been accessible at all. And I am in search of some frozen waterfalls. Not a lot of snow, just bitterly cold, lows in the single digits Fahrenheit. And we're at Bridal Veil with my friend Darren. Because to be honest, it's not a good idea to go by yourself when the conditions are this kind of dicey. So Darren's with me today. I'm almost there. I think I could come away with a shot depending on how much of it's frozen. And from what I can see from here, it's still moving, but there's a lot of icicles. For me, the worst thing about trying to shoot in the cold is my hands. It's the only thing that I can't keep warm. I can keep my feet warm, I can keep my legs and body warm, my face relatively warm, but my fingers and my hands, it's a constant struggle. And right now I've got on 2 layers of gloves and I can't feel my fingertips. So when you're trying to operate a camera, that's pretty hard to do. So I've got these little pocket hand warmers that are electronic, they're battery operated, and these are a lifesaver. But the problem is you have to just put your hands on them and hold them for a while to thaw out your fingers, and then you're good for a very small amount of time, then you got to do it again. At least that's for me. I'm looking for a good pair of like battery powered heated gloves. I have yet to find any that work worth a crap. They're all pretty bad. They either don't get warm enough or the battery dies in about 10 minutes. So if anybody has any recommendations on battery powered gloves that work, leave a link or comment below, because I would really appreciate it. My composition is super simple, super obvious. Big thing is my shutter speed, about 1/5 of a second. It's a lot of water, a lot of ice, and I'm overexposing a little bit because the camera, when you're photographing in the snow, your camera's going to underexpose. It sees all that white snow and it makes it gray. Because that's the objective of a camera, to find an exposure, is to make everything like middle gray. So when it's snowy outside in white, a lot of white, you're probably going to have to overexpose a little bit in order to make that seeing the snow white instead of gray. The thing is, there's this fine line between that and blowing out the snow, so there's no detail in it, no highlights, and you're just destroying it. So you got to be very careful and walk that rope. If you're not sure, just bracket your shots and you'll come away with a good image. I'm going to take a couple more here, some different shutter speeds, and if the shot comes out, I'll show it to you right now. That's really pretty right there. I like that. This branch that comes across, the waterfall behind it. Second composition of the morning. I think I really like this with the tree that's coming across the top. I've got the waterfall sandwiched in between the 2 branches that are right there. And then I've got the creek exiting out the lower frame. And all of that snow that's just piling up just a little bit out here on the limbs is really pretty. The only thing is to make sure, if I want that moss that's hanging down to be frozen fast enough of the shutter speed to do that, and I think I do, so that means I'm going to have to do a shot for the water, which is a longer shutter speed, and do a shot for the moss that's dangling off of that branch, and then I will just mask it in. So let me get those 2 shots, and if it comes out, I'll show it to you right now. we got done at Bridal Veil. So we stopped at Multnomah. And oh my God, with all of the icicles, it's stunning. Holy cow. Wow. The amount of icicles and stuff is just amazing. And the bad news is that I left my 100 to 400 millimeter lens at home because I was thinking I'd be shooting waterfalls. Why would I need that super long lens and have to carry it and deal with the weight? So the longest I have with me is my 24 to 105, and it'll work okay. The shot that I got framed up is the same one that I did when we had the last video I did here in the gorge, when those waterfalls were overflowing with all that extra water. And this is a great comparison. I'll link to the video if you haven't seen that one right up here. Check that one out so you can see the difference between the overflowing water and the absolute frozen icicles that are just dripping down and creating these curtains of ice on the walls of the cliff face there. It's just fantastic. So there's no ice, there's no water moving where I'm shooting. ISO 100, f11. I'm having to tilt the camera up quite a bit, and I'm also at like 70 millimeters, so being zoomed in and tilting up, I'm going to be better safe than sorry. I'll shoot at f11. I think that'll give me all the depth of field I need, but I will check it. I'll focus and take the shot. If it comes out, I'll show it to you right now. Horsetail Falls is awesome today. Oh my God, the icicles and the frozen, oh, it's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Most of the water in the plunge pool is frozen. I already got a couple shots, but my front lens element is freezing immediately because of all of the moisture, the spray off the waterfall. So I'm having to deal with that, but it's fantastic. Amazing, amazing, amazing waterfall. That's going to be a wrap for today because my camera's frozen, the lens is frozen, the front element is frozen, and I'm pretty much frozen as well. So I think I got a nice shot here at Horsetail. Not sure about the lens, how well I got the shot without any ice crystals on it. Because the spray from the falls was just coating everything pretty quickly, including my glasses. So I have no way to know if it came out at all. But if I got a good shot, and I hope I did, I'll show it to you right now. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.